We're continuing our coverage now of the massive outage. And joining me now to help break down what happened is Hay Newman, senior writer at Wired. Welcome, Lily.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Can you talk more about how this glitch with the cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike can impact Microsoft and tell us more about the company, what exactly it does?
Yeah, what seems to be evolving right now is that this was actually sort of a perfect storm of two incidents that Microsoft's Azure cloud platform had an outage that began last night. And then separately, but intersecting with that, the security firm CrowdStrike pushed a faulty or flawed update to their Falcon threat detection platform, which is causing Windows computers and servers to go down. And so the combination of those two things has just been overwhelming and causing the chaos that everyone's seeing.
And companies, do they typically have a backup option if something like this happens? And if not, what should that look like?
There are definitely redundancies and fallbacks and ways to try to get around these issues, particularly something like a cloud outage like the Azure situation. But CrowdStrike's platform is significant to understand because it's a threat detection platform. So it's operating in real time. It needs deep system access to try to monitor for threats and detect issues and then, let you know about them. So when there's a problem in that system, it can really cause deep problems in, the systems that it's running in because it needs to have that access to work.
Now, Microsoft says it fixed the underlying cause for the outage for its 365 apps and services. But some customers and businesses are still being impacted. And in situations like that, how long can we expect it to take for things to get back to normal?
In this case in particular, the fix seems to be very labor intensive and involve what we call hands-on with the device. You can't just do like a remote over-the-air update to fix the problem. People call it the blue screen of death. Like that's what we're seeing on these machines. So there really could be a long tail with this, and it could take hours, even days, to get everything fixed. IT folks around the world are scrambling to address this.
Yeah, and I have to thank our IT team. I came in this morning, had the blue screen in my office, and it took about an hour for them to get my computer and my co-office person's computer running too. So it does take a bit of time. Now, this situation raises a wider question of how much society really relies on technology. Do you think that this situation is going to cause many companies to scale back a little bit?
Well, this is the world we live in. I don't think we can sort of go back or scale back in that sense. But as you're saying, it highlights the fragility of the internet, the fragility of the cloud, the interdependencies between, all the different software services that we use and connected services, and the need to have a clear vision for how we're setting up networks, how we're setting up our systems. And like you said, to have a plan in place and backups and fallbacks for what different organizations are going to do if something like this occurs.
Hay Newman, senior writer at Wired, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be right back.